Good day, ladies and gentlemen. I'm Agnes, and here beside me is my friend Monica. We are economic development student of Unika Atmajaya Jakarta 2018. In this occasion, we are given the opportunity to describe the effect of hunger index on happiness index.
We use the happiness index as dependent variable and the hunger index as the interest variable. We also insert three additional variables which function as the control variable, such as suicide rate, obesity, and work peace index.
In this particular research, we are used 157 countries as the sample. The data that we collected about each countries were then processed by using if you stand application with the OLS method, and the result is in the form of logarithm.
We use four literatures for this research. The first one is called the Determinan Kebahagiaan di Indonesia, which is written by Kesia Rahayu. The conclusion in this literature is that the happiness index in Indonesia is positively affected by income per capita, education level, health index, and social support. The second literature is called Happiness, Unhappiness, and Suicide, an Empirical Assessment, which is written by Mary C. Daly and Daniel J. Wilson. This journal concluded that they found wealth and suicide have little similarities from aggregate data, but has a powerful connection to defining factor in individual level and multivariate regression.
And for the third literature, we use Obesity and Happiness by Marina Salini Katsaiti. The journal states that the three countries, Germany, United Kingdom, and Australia, found that obesity have negative impact and significant to the individual's subjective welfare. And for the fourth literature that we use is Happiness and Hunger by Jonathan. The conclusion in this journal show that the scatter plot between happiness and hunger reveals a general negative trend, where the higher the happiness score, the lower the global hunger index score.
From the results of regression, we found that from our table model was show hunger index has a negative significance correlation with happiness rate. The results show when hunger index increase, one person will decrease happiness rate with 2,151%. So we approve Jonathan said.
But if we add all the control variables, it will affect the significant level correlation between hunger index and happiness rate. Model 2 until X show us when we add three control variables, the result changes, or there is very significant difference, which means the hunger index has no correlation with happiness rate. This difference is clearly shown in the suicide variable. Variable suicide make the happiness variable have a weak correlation to suicide variable in aggregate data. It means cross-sectional, but has a very strong relationship in terms of determinants of happiness at individual levels. It means the journal written by Mary C. Daly and Daniel J. Wilson is approved. For the health control variables, we use obesity rate index. When we do regression, the results show there is positive significant level. It means we disagree with the journal that has been written by Marina Salini Katsaiti. And our last control variable, we use global peace index. The results show a negative significant correlation with happiness rate. The global peace index variables show up the positive correlation result with 0.050. So when global peace index increase 1%, it will increase happiness 0.050%.
According to our regressions, our dependent variable is happiness index, independent variable is hunger index, and the control variables are suicide, obesity index, and global peace index. Three variables shows that has negative variables with happiness index, and one of them have a strong positive significance correlation with our happiness index. The variable that has positive connection with our happiness index is obesity. Hunger index and global peace index has a negative correlation with happiness rate. In other side, we found that suicide index has small negative correlation with happiness index. For last, our suggestion for government is to decrease the hunger rate because we need to increase our human well-being to make our population get happier than before.
Thank you for watching us and I hope you like it. Goodbye!